Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. We are live today. So I'm just going to wait for a few people to come in. This is a powerful month for all of us. Happy July blessings, everyone. My name is Pink Bella from Pink Bella Aloha. I'm a 12 to 22nd quantum Akashic transmitter, reader, clearer, work with the 22nd chakra system above, multidimensional. I'm going to be bringing in galactic Akashic record messages today, specifically from the Arcturian team of light. And please say aloha, whoever is here. Let me know you can hear me, see me. We have a lot to cover. I'm going to go over the astrology for us. I'm just looking at it today. I took a break yesterday. Happy Canada Day, late blessings to all the Canadian tribe. And that's where I am. For those who are new, I'm on the west coast of Canada. I'm outside of Vancouver, British Columbia. Hello, Light Activator. And we also have a July 4th for all my beautiful US tribe that's coming up on Thursday. So this week is a bit, the energy can be a bit upside down, but isn't it interesting that both of our countries' birthdays are the same week as the 7-7 gateway, the SIRIUS gateway. Aloha, Light Activator from North Carolina. Aloha, Texas. Super excited for y'all to be here. Yeah, we have a lot going on. So whoever joins, thank you for being here. And if you watch on the replay, thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing out. So I've been doing this, doing quantum Akashic readings probably since 2017, since this gateway. And before that, I was bringing in 12 chakra transmissions for twin flames and divine unions. And I still do that, but it's not my main focus because we all have so much going on, right? So what I'm going to look at, and I'm going to do a collective reading first. So here is the agenda for our session today. I'm going to look at the astrology, how it is perceived and being looked at by the collective right now for this month. And then I'm going to bring in some galactic aspects about that as well. I'm going to do a collective reading for us, and the Arcturian team of light will transmit information for us. Plus, there are a couple of topics I wanted to look at. I've been wanting to look at for a while. So there are going to be visuals of multiple suns. That's already happening with people who are taking visuals, the same people that are out there keeping us on our toes, truthers who are just out there daily taking videos of UFOs and ships and all sorts of interesting things, right? So there are multiple suns, and it takes me back to probably this time last year when even as starseeds and lightworkers, we're going to be facing some truths about our reality, about this reality on Earth that we haven't known. So take what resonates with you. When we get to that part, if that part doesn't resonate with you, just file it away. But think about the original 3 episodes of Star Wars, when Luke went off to look at the sunset, and they even finished this last session with the same thing with Rey going to look at the sunset. There were 2 suns setting, and I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. So there are multiple suns, everyone. There's not, this goes into, we're not alone. We have beings of light, benevolent beings, and then of course there's the dark ETs too. So we have all of these beings beyond this planet that are out there in our galaxy and universes. We're not alone, okay? And then the other thing is we're going to be learning about this. So why they wanted me to bring this in and why the Arcturians are helping me. If you didn't get a chance, I'll put the video link below, and I'll link it in this video as well. Please check out the 7-7 gateway transmission that I brought in last week. It's got free activations for you to help you align with the gateway, and lots of information about the 7-7 gateway. So I'll just touch a little bit on that today. Okay, we are in it. We are in it. So the reason we have so many distractions is because it's such a powerful week for us as starseeds and light workers, right? Yeah. I also, if you aren't getting my notifications on YouTube, I post a lot of information. That's the key place that I post. But I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. I also have a Telegram group, and Rumble. But mainly, my go-to is the community tab on YouTube. That's where I post everything that's going on, new offers that are like in process right now, etc. So anyway, there was there have been blackouts on the Schumann resonance as well as multiple solar flares, but we also went through like a period of like bright red energy for 4 hours. That's not connected to the dark ETs. It's actually connected to the plasma, the high frequency plasma rays coming in. And it's going to be posted on my community tab in the next little bit. It wiped me out. So we've got a couple things that have been happening since last Thursday. One, the 7/7 portal, the gateway of the light code activations for all starseeds and light workers opened. And that means all the vortexes, all the gateways all around the planet, known and unknown, because something like the Egyptian pyramids is a well-known vortex. The Rocky Mountains is a well-known vortex. The, Mayan pyramids, Mount Shasta, like these are all well-known vortexes, but there are unknown vortexes all around us, all around the planet. And when those portals open, when we start receiving massive light codes, Earth herself, Gaia, is also receiving her upgrades, as is every living being, including, animals, plants, etc. But then there's multiple timelines, right? There's multiple versions. That's why I talk about quantum. That's why I talk quantum and galactic, because I'm bringing in information about all the realities. So we had a long period of time yesterday where massive plasma light came in. So let's go in the Wayback Machine. Let's go back to last Thursday. Last Thursday, I felt so off. And when I looked into it, Saturn went retrograde that day. I'm going to do a deep dive about all of our planets in our solar system soon. And thank you to the beautiful soul who sent me a remote viewer video. So I don't get a chance to watch a lot of content because I'm bringing transmissions in and doing my own work. So occasionally I do, and I think I will, have a little peek at that. But what I found out recently is many of us have unique gifts to the astrology group that we chose to come in with. And remote viewing, I can automatically remote view. And I knew this way back in 2013, but I was guided by my higher self not to do it because I was still in the matrix, and I was also didn't know anything about protecting my energy and cloaking my energy when I do that. All right, so now I do. So now go to now. It just happens automatically, but I don't do it all day because I'm here in the physical doing grid work, helping clients, staying present, but I'm aware of it. So we can go down, and we're going to talk about it. We can go down all these dark holes, and that's why I wanted to bring in transmission and do some readings for us today to see what we need to know about them, and also to dispel like the mystery, the rumors, the fears. All right. So yes, we have more than one sun. So go back and watch the original Star Wars, or the last scene of the last episode of this last 3, because even Rey went back to the planet Tahunin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies, Star Wars fans, if I didn't pronounce that. Because she watched 2 suns setting. So why I brought up NIBIRU is because I want to check to see if NIBIRU is actually out there, if NIBIRU is actually something that we need to be concerned about, or if it's part of the illusion of the original matrix to scare us. And I already know that there's multiple suns. So we have our sun, and right now, how everything's lining up, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere, but all around the world, the central sun of the Sirian star system is behind our sun, and we are receiving those light code activations, our instructions, our sacred geometry, specific for ourselves and our soul group and our monad, through the sun, through the central sun, through the great central sun. This is the high frequency timeline. There is another timeline. There's multiple timelines where there's all sorts of information going on. I did deep dive into the sun the last live at the end of June. And the Galactics told us there's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about, because if we're in our high frequency, we're on a different timeline and we're receiving light codes through the sun. Are there fake suns? Yeah, but that's part of the fake matrix as well, right? So I just wanted to look at that today. Want to check to see, is NIBIRU real? Do we have to worry about it? Solar flash, is that, like, I looked at it a couple months ago. I was told no, it wasn't happening, but let's have another look at it. Let's deep dive into it and see if we have any more information. And I wanted to just share a little bit about the matrix and our reality. Like, we're going to be talking more and more about this, but we're in this holographic reality. And of course, any questions that you have, please place in the chat, and I will at least get to one question before I go. So we got lots of ground to cover. If any of you would like to work with me, there's an amazing offer on right now, a gateway package that you have a choice of 9 different sessions, including the JSEALS, like you can mix and match, zoom and distance. That's on offer right now. The 7/7 gateway is coming up really quickly, but I want to share with you all. It goes on. It's just the beginning. And I'll get into it. It's just the beginning before the Lions Gate, right? So you still have an opportunity to line up for the Lions Gate, the 9/9 Stargate in September, the equinox, all of that. And it's just to help you level up, okay? There's also, what was the other thing? There's a JSEALS offer, an advanced JSEALS offer, a regular just quantum Akashic record session like this, but I take you through a meditation to help you level up. And there's all sorts of things. There still is a mentorship package that can be booked for the starting in July. So check that out and message me if you have any questions. I'm still working on cleaning up my current website and creating a new one. So bear with me in between all of these gateways. Okay, let's talk about before the collective reading. I'm just going to ask the Arcturian team of light to come in and share through me, channel through me, whatever they want me to share with you all. Okay, so this is going to be our overview for July 2024. Okay, so right off the bat, right now, back to the planet retrograde. So Saturn went retrograde on Thursday. Neptune went retrograde between yesterday and today. I felt them both so deeply. Then we also had the massive amount of plasma rays to level us up to burn off old programs. Okay, so that's just happened in the last 4 days. Make sure you check into your natal astrology, because your natal chart is like a star map. It is information that you created as a soul with source, with your team before you incarnated. So you chose when you came in, what time, the grid point location, and that doesn't define you, but that gives you lots of clues to who you are, where you came from, and what you came in to clear and heal. Okay, so on my natal chart, I went and double checked. I came in on a Saturn retrograde and a Neptune retrograde. So they both hit me hard in the last few days. Like I've been feeling off, out of sorts, really tired. I slept so much yesterday, I didn't even know I could sleep that much. And I had no problem sleeping last night. So that was me burning awful programs and integrating. And I also cleared out, because I looked at that, I cleared out the connections between the Saturn retrograde and Neptune retrograde for me personally. Okay. So that's the kind of stuff that I work on for myself and all of you. Okay, so we got 2 big planets that just went retrograde. Then we have the powerful Sirius gateway again. I'll read a little blurb about that in a minute, just so we do another overview. That's on the 7th, the 7/7 portal on July. That's for all starseeds, all light workers, every single one of us, whether we're aware of it or not. But when we start setting intentions around it, we can receive our galactic codes and information and mission messages. All right. Then we have this is interesting. Those of you who are still connected to this alignment from the 7/7 gateway, preparing for the Lions Gate on the 8th of August, is because many of us on a deep soul level have had lifetimes here where that's what we did. We went through sacred ceremonies of receiving and preparing from July through August. Okay. And that's a very, very powerful time for all of us. It's a very sacred time. There's also a new moon in Cancer on the 5th. We have all this going on this week. So, and I would say both Canada Day, July 1st, and 4th of July, July 4th, were picked purposely. One as a distraction. So the energy is all wonky and upside down, but right, with all the noise and everything, the animals are impacted, etc. So if you're very ultra sensitive, I would suggest staying away from large crowds and noise. But 2, it's interesting that both countries chose those dates right through the ascension portal that we all know is important to us now, or maybe you're just learning that. So we have a new moon in Cancer because we're in Cancer energy right now. We have then a full moon in Capricorn on July 21st, and that would be right around the time that the sun would enter Leo, preparing for the Lions Gate. Oh my gosh, July 25th is called the day out of time because our official galactic New Year starts on July 26th. And then that's also the opening of the Lions Gate portal. And Chiron is going to go retrograde around there as well. And Chiron is also a planet known as the wounded healer. So I did a little blog post about Saturn. So when I looked at my chart, my Saturn is in Aquarius, but before that, so that was my natal chart, right? I came in on a Saturn retrograde. So I thought, where is Saturn? So I just looked it up, and Saturn right now is in Aquarius, but all the astrology is pointing to Pisces. So which is true? They're both true because they're different timelines focusing on different groups. So if you resonate with Saturn being retrograde in Pisces, absolutely read that information, and that's for you. And I'm posting that as well because that's what the main astrology collective group is looking at. But to me, I knew it was an Aquarius, and that's what I came in on, and that's why it impacted me so much. So there's that. Okay. Neptune retrograde is actually in Pisces. So if you go and check a Neptune in the skies right now, it's in Pisces. So that information is for all of us. Isn't that interesting? Okay. All right. Let me just, before I do the collective reading, I just want to do a little read about the 7-7 gateway because there's been more information that came in. So we've entered a sacred gateway of energy activations between Earth and the star Sirius. And by the way, you're going to start all seeing 7-7, 7-7-7, or multiple digits connected to your soul and your soul group. All right. This is bringing heightened vibrations and spiritual advancements. This gateway of energy occurs as the sun comes into conjunction with the star Sirius, located at 14 degrees of the tropical zodiac of Cancer. In some cultures, it was believed that souls pass through Sirius to access heaven. And I do believe there is a Stargate system that goes from our sun to the sun in Sirius to the Great Central Sun and to the Galactic Center. Okay. And this has all been kind of clicking into place for me as well. Okay, our DNA is made up of vibrational frequencies of light. And during this portal, we can access the light energies of Sirius by setting intentions and opening ourselves to receive these downloads and these activations. And so if you, don't have a chance to work with anyone, pick a frequency, meditate, just give yourself time to integrate and receive. All right. Let me see, what else did they say? It's a perfect time to do perfect time to do healing work, an upgrade, a clearing. It's a perfect time to clear your home and be prepared for this, and align with the energies of sovereignty and freedom and your next steps. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else that I should share. All of this high frequency energy makes the first week of July a highly potent time on Earth where we can expand our spiritual awareness, receive our messages from the divine, and find new freedom within ourselves and our lives. It's a month of new energies, and the new energies are helping us level up. So we're to manifest from our heart and our soul. And so it is. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. What else did they want me to share about that? It's okay, no matter what level you're at, it's okay to not know what to do. So just meditating and receiving is fine. You're receiving the codes whether you know about it or not. And you're unpacking, like we receive upgrades. Usually when we receive upgrades, we can either have to sleep so much, like what I did yesterday, and that's unpacking everything within. So our chakras are getting upgraded, our DNA is coming online, our quantum field is expanding, meridians are expanding, new neural pathways, new chakras, or we know what's going on and we receive transmissions. Okay. All right. So I'm going to now ask for a quantum reading for all of us today and just see if there's anything specific that we all need to know for this week and for the month of July. Pleiadian activations. 2 cards wanted to come out, actually. The Thoth energy came in, but it came in upside down. And angelic frequencies. I love that frequencies came in. And then the Earth Star activation. Now that's super interesting because that's what came in for all of us for the other reading. I think for time-wise, I'm going to pull a few other cards and then I'll do the transmission all at once. Mintaka, and it came in upside down. I'll just hold that upside down, or right side up. Share your voice. You're already doing it. Starseed at the bottom. What lights you up? Okay. And then they want me to pull this one out too. Okay. Right, and then I want to just see if like any frequencies want to come in for us as well. Frequencies are a fantastic way to align and breathe and just receive. Plus, of course, being by water, especially because Cancer governs water, and right, and when Neptune goes retrograde too, Neptune is all about, you know, the water. So it's the Sirius star system. It's connected to our water, our life force, our what's the word I'm looking for? The whales, the dolphins, you know, anything connected to the water. Okay. Number 19, solutions, galactic dream star. And by the way, these cards are bringing you and aligning you with activations for the messages. 42, collaboration, the alliance. I love it. 36, infinite, Arcturus, infinite mind. Thank you, Arcturians. They're just confirming that they're here. Hello, everyone. And then finally, magnetism, number 24, Tellus crystal avatar. Okay, that's our crystalline body coming online. I'm gonna just pull one more card and just see if there's a frequency that wants to come in. Nope. So we'll just leave it at that. So you choose whatever frequency works for you. 528, 741, 432, all of that. Okay, so let's ask the Arcturians what we need to know. So first off, the Palladian activation. So that's just confirming. So as an example, we're receiving Sirius light code activations through the sun and the great central sun. But if we're Palladian, we're receiving a Palladian activation. If we're Arcturian, we're receiving Arcturian activations. See how that works? Yeah, like our monad, our oversoul, our teams of light know what we need. But I love this. Palladian activations, harmony in the heavens, resolutions. So this even goes back to me realizing I was a Blu-ray. Blu-rays are connected to all of the star systems. The frequency of blue connects us to Prime Source Creator, connects us to the galactic center, connects us to our soul and our mission. It's our secret weapon. All right. Okay. I love how, though, it actually says harmony in the heavens and resolutions. And then this card says solutions. Let me just look at Mintakan. Again, a water planet, part of the Orion system, which the Orion system, I posted all the time with the pyramids and then the stars lining up over the pyramids. That's from the Orion system. And the Mintakan planet is one of the planets that's an ocean world. So many of you resonate with that part of the Orion system. It says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So that's a message for all of you. Solutions are coming for all of you. Resolutions and solutions for all of us in our personal lives and also collectively. So we're just stay strong. And when things throw us off track, when we get messages or we watch or listen to anybody that throws us off our joy and high frequency, that's the plan, to keep us in a low frequency of shock, of betrayal, of abandonment. Okay. So anyway, what they're letting me know is some of the light codes that are coming in right now are solutions, not only for yourselves, but for your soul mission and for the collective. I love that. I love that. Okay. Next message that came in is the Thoth light code. So this is going to be different for everyone. The message from this is like divine light initiations and divine light magic. And Thoth is very much connected to this time frame for many of us. If we had a lifetime in Lemuria, ancient Egypt, the galactic stargate of Egypt, because those were different time frames, Atlantis, Thoth would have been a teacher that we would know. But it's mainly the message they're sharing is be true to yourself and your soul. We are all magical, empowered beings, and that's what we're remembering. So the other energy is like the truth energy, to help veils be removed so that we know that we're in a holographic reality. And even a lot of information that we all received last year is going to be different this year. Okay, we're preparing for those truths. I love this. Share your voice. Can y'all see that there's a beautiful soul? She's near the water. She's in a cave, but she's coming out of the cave, and in the distance is a collective reality where there's the pyramids. come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So some of the healing and the clearing that we're doing are from these lifetimes where we were persecuted, where truths came forward of people that we worked with in those lifetimes that are not, that they fell too. They were tempted by the dark side and they caved basically. So we forgive everyone. So I talk about this, like the real big tools I work with in sessions with you all is forgiveness and gratitude for the lessons, and then just moving forward, right? Okay. I love that it says angelic frequency. So just find a frequency that works for you. And the seraphim have been coming in super strongly. The angelic frequencies are off this planet. They're out of this matrix. So the angelic frequencies that I work with are connected to source. So the angelics are here. You are safe, and you have a potent connection. All of this is helping us find our way home, to our heart chakra, to our Stargate system, to our gifts, our intuitive gifts, to knowing what is the truth for us and what isn't, what resonates. Okay. Number 36, infinite, Arcturus, infinite. So the Arcturians are just letting us know we have infinite possibilities, infinite timelines, infinite realities. So they're letting me know, don't get stuck in one timeline. Don't get stuck in one reality. Shake it off. Let it go. Move on. Like, because part of your soul resonates with whatever information you're getting, but then if it pulls you down, shake it off. Move on. Say your affirmations. Choose your highest timeline and keep going. This is not the week to dive into 3D news, or even news in the truther community that might bring down your vibration. Okay. So I always think about it. Go drama free, stay in your lane. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing north, keep going, keep moving, momentum. All right. Final messages. Let me just see. So where do they want? Just letting us know. So when the crystal skull comes in, this came in last session as well, we are becoming crystalline. So any aches and pains, any ascension symptoms, as density, lifetimes, old programs, either ancestral or personal, that are being pushed out of our bodies. Oftentimes our head, our jaw, our teeth, everything get hit hard, bones in our feet, all the bones, because the bones carry these old imprints, these old memories. All right. And high vibrational energy is coming in. So we're to expect high vibe energy this week. No kidding. Earth star activation. I talked about this as well. So this is part of the 12th chakra system. And when we start to really expand and awaken, our Earth star and our soul star need to be connected to the crystalline grids. And our Earth star carries our soul mission, our divine blueprints for moving forward, all of our details. We can't stay focused. We can't be aligned with our mission. We can't receive that abundance and prosperity if our root chakra is not connected to our Earth star. All right. Anchoring, grounding, action, Isis energy, Earth star activation. Card that came in, the Telos Crystal Avatar, number 24. So we're becoming crystalline beings. Telos is how I know that name is it's located under Mount Shasta. So that too is a very powerful portal right now that's receiving a lot of information. But just a reminder that we don't have to be there to become crystalline beings. It doesn't matter where we are on the planet. We are receiving these light coded activations. Okay. Starseed, what lights you up? And I will come back to all questions as well after this session. Okay. Anything else? So I'm going to look at multiple suns next. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Why don't I just say hi to everybody, and then I'm going to do some deep dives, and then I'll come back to questions. Okay, so this is perfect for everybody. Aloha light activator. Happy Aloha, happy July 4th for everyone later this week. And just make note, if you're a sensitive empath, to protect your energy. If you're going to any celebrations, and just remember you're still receiving light codes even through all of that, okay? I've actually been in the US a couple of times for July 4th, so I know of what I speak. Thank you, North Carolina. Aloha, Texas. Well, lovely for everybody to be here, so grateful. Robin. Aloha, Robin, North Carolina. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about NIBIRU. Zeta talks about NIBIRU causing pole shifts. I don't know what to believe about this. Exactly. So I don't think I've ever talked about NIBIRU because to me it never resonated, but there's a lot of info. That's what I mean. There's so many people out there sharing so many things. And in a way, there's a piece of truth to all of it because everybody, even people who are doing remote viewing, think about this. They're remote viewing based on whatever timeline they're on. based on their frequency and based on what they're being allowed to see. Whoa, right? So I take everything with a grain of salt, even what they show me. Yeah, I kind of just go, yay. I share what's important for all of you, and we'll just see what happens. And I come in high vibe, right? Not for anything towards the aloha black feather in the wind. Thank you for being here. Aloha Varsha. Let me just see. If you all think of any questions while I'm pulling cards for different topics as well, please write them in the comments, okay? Aloha Black Feather. I need financial resolution. I'm wanting to work with you and get started. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so Black Feather in the wind. That was the last video. This is an opportune time to be receiving abundant codes and templates from like through this gateway, through the 7-7 gateway. It's a powerful time this month to release resolutions, or situations or patterns. Financial resolution is connected to our root chakra, our sacral, solar plexus, old programming, ancestral imprints, maybe our earth star not being online. So even before that, you can find some, binaural beats. You can find some clearing meditations as well. It's a great time to do that. Okay. And by the way, I've been through all of it. I've been through all of it. Okay. Aloha, joyful Jennifer. Aloha, high vibe tribe. Great to see you all. Yay. Okay. So let's look at, okay. I'm going to look at now the multiple suns. So have any of you seen more than one sun, or have you seen images about it? I have been seeing them for years, and then, like I said, they just took me right back to remember the first Star Wars movie that got released. By the way, the anniversary was 47 years ago last week, and it came out in 1977, and I absolutely knew when I saw that. It didn't bother me at all when I saw two suns. I went, oh cool, there's a planet where there's two suns. That very well could be happening with us. So I know that there's more than one sun. We just only are shown one. And we have the power. Remember, we have the power of becoming these beautiful galactic hybrids. We're remembering our power, and we are remembering we're not alone. We've lived on other planets. We know that so many truths are going to be coming out even for ourselves about the reality here. And who do we trust? Well, we learn to start trusting our inner voice, our inner guides. We go within. And then that way, when things start being shown to us, we go, yeah, that's real. That's not real. I love it. Me too. Star Wars is a documentary, just like The Matrix. Okay. Okay. I want to ask the Arcturians, what do we need to know about the multiple suns? Okay. They're asking me to word it. Okay. Let me just pull, and I just want to ask directly, what information do we need to know about the multiple suns? And then I'm going to move into, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so yeah, like I want to know what's behind our sun. Is it NIBIRU or is it another sun? Okay, so let me just ask, what do we need to know? And they're going to channel through me. What do we need to know about our sun and the multiple suns? Oh, I love it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, very positive messages. So right off the bat, our sun is a gateway activation. So it's a gateway where we're not only receiving light codes, ships are coming and going from the sun. Okay. And so the sun codes that we're receiving are giving us infinite potential and activating us. So when you go and you sun gaze or you sit out in the sun, how does it make you feel? That's the important thing. And just focus on that. Focus on receiving and clear your mind and clear out the stories about something else is going on that's dark. There is a timeline where something dark is going on, but is that the timeline that you choose? That's what we have to think about. Gaia is also Gaia activation. She's also receiving these activations. So if we choose every day, if we set our intention, we set our highest timeline, we choose to be on new earth, that's what we receive. Gaia, that's what Gaia is receiving as well. Those of us that are choosing ascension, that's what we're choosing. And it's a choice. We're also receiving higher heart activations. Look at, they're all gateways. Can you see that? Gateway. gateway, stargate, gateway. Okay, not all the cards are like this, right? We're receiving healing. We're activating our high heart, which is also part of the 12 chakra system when we're receiving healing. Okay, so maybe if anything is impacting you about some of the news, even in the truther community, maybe there is a lifetime where you were betrayed on a planet where there was a different kind of sun, right? There's always so much information for us individually. Okay, so that's all I want to pull about that. Now I want to do like a reading about, right now I'm hearing there's 4 suns. There's 4 suns lined up behind each other. And so what I want to know is, let's ask the first question, or maybe that'll cover it all. Let's ask, is NIBIRU right behind our sun, and is it causing a lot of problems and distractions for us? So let's pull some cards around that. Memories of love. Interesting. 6, so that's June. Heart chakra. So sometimes when I ask these questions, I get completely different information than what we all think. Heart chakra. Get this deck. At some point, I will get another camera so you can all see the cards as well. Okay, throat chakra. Wow. Interesting. And so 4 is like April, May. Third eye. Wow. 6. So we got the 6. Bottom of the deck. Recognition and reward. Interesting. Okay. Now let me just pull. I'm going to pull some tarot and see. Clarification. 6 of Swords. Moving out of troubled waters. Moving ahead. So we're moving away from anything like that interfering. Right? Ooh, heart chakra, tower card. Let me just pull all the cards, and then super interesting that mostly chakra cards came in. So they're letting me know right away that energy was impacting us, our ascension. We got 2 of Pentacles. We have 3 of Pentacles. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm just going to give you the transmission that they're giving me right now. NIBIRU is not a planet. It's a space station, like the Death Star. Okay. The Galactics are letting me know it's not. This is the benevolent Arcturians. It's not impacting us anymore. It's been dismantled. And others are bringing in a transmission about it because they're still on a timeline where they need to bring in that information for various souls. So if we hear things and it triggers us and it worries us, it pushes us down into our lower chakras, takes us out of our timeline, and it could be personal, ancestral, galactic. So they're just letting me know that information is coming in and that there is a timeline where that still exists and we are to choose wisely. Okay, just hold on there. Something popped up. Okay, so now I'm going to just do the 6-6. What did somebody just posted something about the 6-6? Rewarding, loving this message. Yeah. So, and we just came through the 6-6 portal. Okay, so we moved out of incredibly troubled waters this past June. So we're not to worry about NIBIRU anymore. But if that brings up anything for you, then you're to clear it. Okay, heart chakra and the Tower card. So for many, I'm getting goosebumps. Wow. So for many of you, NIBIRU has traumas for you. You were in a lifetime with NIBIRU before, and it brought traumas for you. And it was the cause of the destruction of some planets that got blown up. So just like in Star Wars, when Alderaan, I keep saying Alderaan because the name's the same. When it got blown up, right? So that was a documentary. That was true. And many of you lost your homes. So there's wounds around NIBIRU. So even that name can bring up traumas for you all. All right. So that's a little nugget there for you, that if it upsets you, that's a clearing. Throat chakra and 2 of Pentacles. Everything's being unified and balanced. So that infinity symbol, that's us unifying divine feminine, divine masculine. It's unifying, it's helping. So from now through the Lion's Gate, we are unifying. We are to choose wisely, speak wisely, set intentions wisely for ourselves and the collective, and stay in balance. All right, stay in balance. Don't do drama. Go drama free. All right. And then third eye chakra, 3 of Pentacles. So we're working on healing our heart chakra. Then we can move up to the throat chakra, where there's a lot of lock and key codes for our abilities to come online, our light activation system to come online. And then once that happens, it's unified. The Trinity is you, your soul, and your version of Prime Source. So even everything got turned around for me the last few days. Even the way I'm accessing Source is different than it was a few days ago. So I've been rebooted. So that's the thing. Once you're unified, your third eye will be online and activated. Oh, I love that. Okay. And then the overall recognition and rewards and the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. So keep up the good work. Keep doing your work. Keep doing your shadow work. Keep, even if you don't have like the finances at the moment, maybe to do your mission, you can still pay it forward. You can still, help humanity in other ways that doesn't require this, but just keep doing your work, and the abundance, the prosperity will be lined up for you. All right. I got pushed into it. I got everything taken away. For those of you who are new, I had everything taken away to rebuild. And sometimes that happens at this time of year as well, because you're being recalibrated to your actual timeline. Okay, so we're not to worry about NIBIRU. It's not behind the sun. That's what they're saying. Okay, so let's ask about just the multiple suns. If there's any information we need to know about the multiple suns, and I will just check in. Oh my goodness gracious, everyone. Okay. I didn't realize what time it was. I've been talking. I may have to cut this short, everybody. I actually have a client call. So let me just see if there's anything else. Okay. I'm going to just pull a couple of cards, and I will come back and I'll do another video for topics I didn't get to today. Sorry about that. I didn't realize how much time had gone on. So NIBIRU, we're not to worry about. Right now I'm getting there are 4 suns look behind each other. The sun is choose your timeline. The sun is bringing you what you need. Let me just pull a couple of cards on the solar flash. If you all have questions after the video gets processed, write in the comments under the video at YouTube, and I will look at those and I will answer them in the next video. Okay. Okay. So the solar flash. Wow. Okay. The solar flash. They're saying that it's not necessary right now, that we're getting it. That's what came in before. We're getting it in pieces. That's why the solar flares are getting stronger, etc. Now, this is interesting what the information they brought. We are all stepping into our power from now through the Lion's Gate. We are transcending fear. So we're activating that lion empowerment, courage, clearing fear out about everything, and we're becoming resilient. And this is actually the Lyran Genesis activation. I love that. Okay. So just know, right now they're saying the solar flash, and I'll do another video about that and go into it more deeply. And I just want to briefly talk about the matrix. So everyone's going through it. Absolutely, black feather in the wind. Okay, so I just want to comment about this because this is super interesting. And okay, so we're going to have parts of our journey when we're asleep, and we have many material things. And a lot of souls, as you know, black feather, I love that you had a luxury apartment in New York. That's amazing. You can look back on your life and go, wow, I experienced that, right? So I look back on my life and all the trips I did and everywhere I stayed. And I used to travel for corporate. So they would put me up in all these high-end, um, what's the word I'm looking for? Hotels, right? So I have to look back on my life and go, wow, I experienced that. That's amazing. A simpler life for all of us is coming, and we don't know the time frame yet, but just be grateful for whatever you have. Be grateful for what you have right now, because in this now moment, you are creating your new reality. And, you know, yeah, black feathers. So I had everything taken away from me too. So just find some meditations to clear the fear, go into gratitude about what you have now, and then you can start to rebuild. Okay. So because you're not being punished, but there's something that had to come up to be removed to just help you awaken, right? That seems to be a path that many of us chose to awaken into this reality. Okay. All right, so I just want to briefly talk about the matrix. So the original inverted matrix is still here, but we choose daily as we're awakening to be less and less connected to it. So we're still, that's right. I choose happiness. Me too. I choose happiness. I choose joy. I'm still working on it too, because I have even doing this right now, it's a choice for me to be here with you all and to share this container with you all. But we all would just like to be living a simpler life for sure, and that's what's coming. But anyway, we're also coming together as a collective. So we don't completely leave. We're leaving piece by piece, the matrix, piece by piece. And then we become freer and more sovereign. The other team is still here managing the old matrix, and they will do whatever they can to block us from having our sovereignty, etc. So we will get these initiations. This will be another time where you might be going through initiations, but just know you are loved, you are supported. It pushes us to go within and get down on our knees, pray, set intentions, align with that pillar of light, and that's what the 7-7 gateway is all about. So we are still here as part of this holographic reality, but we're moving into a higher frequency version of it. That's what we choose on a daily basis. That's what we have to work at. You'll know when something's pulled you down and you've been activated, and you'll know by the people that you're interacting with what version of the matrix you're in. But we're all powerful beings, everyone, and just use your tools, use the violet flame, find out about cloaking your energy, because we want to be out there, but just like Joshua said, be here but not be of it, right? We can experience it but not be of it, not be connected to the old systems that are connected to our chakras and have us shut down. So for the longest time, what we're winning that the financial system, this is what they shared with me, the abundance and prosperity has now been moved over to higher frequency grid system and planetary bodies to bring that abundance to us. But it's taken all of us, many of us, to release everything for that to happen. But I want to let you all know that it is happening. The other system is crumbling, and we're still using the same system, no matter what you are working with, whether it's, physical money or Bitcoin, but it's coming. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from source for you? Because that's what we're being pushed to make sure we're aligned with that. Okay. All right. I love you all so much. Once this video gets posted, thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing. I'll be back soon. And then any questions you have that I didn't have time to answer today, I apologize. Write them in the comments, and I'll make a list, and I'll do another update for us all. Right? Love you all so much. You're so amazing. So many great sources and light beings. Now you all know I've been with nothing, and I got here. So and even once you get somewhere, you're welcome. Even once you get somewhere, they still want to. What's the word I'm looking for? They still want to kind of take us off the throne. They want to do that. So we have to be on high alert all the time. All right. Sending aloha, happiness, joy, happy 7 gateway. Happy 4th of July to all of you. And Prayers and love and light and abundance and prosperity for all of you. Starseeds, Lightworkers, Blu-rays, 144,000, grid keepers and gatekeepers. The gateways are wide open for receiving. And for those of you who do grid work, we appreciate you too. All right. Sending aloha, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Love and aloha from Pink Bella.